It's up and running. Welcome to the original podcast. I'm your host, DJ Double OG. In the building, we got Are You Serious in the building? The one and only D Jones in the building. And this week we got a special guest. We got a representative from Heritage, Miss Tierra Collins in the building as well. How everybody doing today?
All right.
Peace to everybody.
I'm black still.
Okay, we got somebody else on the line. What's up, brother?
What's going on?
What
Peace,
up, Godbody?
peace. What's going on?
Okay. What's God body? It's
A little longer than a few minutes later.
I know black. I know black, my friend.
I know black, my friend. No,
No
I light
poppy.
skin.
No poppy. I know black.
Man, listen, I love being black. I would never, ever, ever bleach my skin. Hey, you know what though? On some real stuff though, I used to be light skinned until I went to Camp Voyager when I turned 13 and 12. Swear to God, for real. I used to be almost as light as D Jones. And then I went to Camp Voyager and now I look like this. That sun, that melanin, man.
4 weeks.
Hey, that sun killed me, man. I'm telling you. I used to
You
be
know,
light
over there in the Caribbeans, they be feeling like, you know, it's a lot less of self-love. So, you know, they be kind of like feeling like they gotta be like our colonizers, you know. So a lot of them deal with a lot of mental issues in that type of format where they, you know, can't really like understand how we see it in America. We get the truth over here. Over there, they really don't get what we get, you know.
Hey, speaking of the Caribbean, it seems like everybody that I know that goes to the Caribbean area has like a great time and they always have a great experience, you know what I'm saying? And they never come back with nothing bad to say, especially, you know, Jamaica. I don't know. Tierra, do you have anything bad to say? Did you have a good time when you went to Jamaica? Like,
Yeah,
how
I got
was
something bad to say. I had to come back.
it? Yeah, that's how it is. Like everybody that go out there, man, they seem to enjoy themselves and
I
stuff. So
believe
you know, we all
that
dropped off.
sun vibrate them high, you know. Like when you closer to the sun, you get a lack of depression. You deal with a lack of depression. You know what I mean? So like that sun, when it tap that melanin, that pineal, you know that energy come through. You know what I mean? So it's able to, you know, basically give you a little more insight. You get a little more knowledge because we communicate to the sun. Our brains communicate. You know what I mean? So you know, we getting that photosynthesis, what the plants do, but you know, it just help our melanin, like you was just saying.
Make sure you follow us online at the original pod, the original pod. I don't got that on the scroller, but make sure you follow us on Instagram at the original pod. Shout out to St. Paul Neighborhood Network for airing this show online and in your neighborhood. So if you're watching this out right now on Channel 15, make sure you subscribe and follow us at the original pod on Instagram, or you can check our YouTube out where we show all of our shows. Bless you, brother. Check out our YouTube at Original Media. You check out all of our replays. Also, I want y'all to check out a new YouTube page that I just discovered that's it's booming in these streets right now. It's called D Jones Reviews, man. He just opened a YouTube page, man. It's about time, man. What made you open a YouTube joint, man?
You know, it's the game that you gave me. I mean, you know, months and months and months ago. You know what I mean? Where you told me, yo, you know what I mean? I need to do it. You know what I mean? It was tough to get to a degree, right? It was learning the landscape of it. You know what I mean? And then trying to come up with a format. You know what I mean? Like I could put my reviews on there, but I think the intimacy of YouTube is something I kind of wanted to kind of dig into a little bit more. You know what I mean? So then that's when I came up with Backstage with D Jones. So I just had my first episode, just like a little introduction to the channel, tell a little story about, you know, Black Plastic, the going through the process of designing and the video and things like that. I just finished an episode with one of my guys, man. Movies with Mig. He did a Creed 3 review. So I'm getting that edited up right now. So yeah, no, man, I appreciate that, dollar, man. It's just Djo's reviews. We'll have my reviews on there. We'll have things where I'm just on there kicking it, chopping it up. We'll have things on there where it's videos, a little bit of everything, dog.
All right, it's D Jones. Are you serious? We got Godbody, we got Tierra. Let me ask you a question, Tierra. I brought you on because just knowing you for a long time, man, I know that your story is unique and it's special. And I know a lot of people probably don't know um like the background of where you come from and how you came up. Um and where you are now, right? So I want to start where you are now, and then we can go back. So I just want you to, kind of introduce yourself and tell the people, what you do as far as business wise and why you do what you do.
Well, I'm a self-made millionaire. Let's speak it into existence. Let's just start there.
Amen. You know what I'm talking
Let's
about?
start there, manifesting. But yeah, I just do locks. Started from the bottom for real, y'all. I had to get all my hair cut off and everything. And yeah, I went to college for hair. I started doing my daughter's hair, and people was like, you're very creative. Maybe you should go to school for it. I did that. And then it's really not even about hair. It's really about a spiritual journey. I know that's crazy to say, but that's what it's about. When I first started doing hair, I was braiding and doing weaves and stuff, and I was also wearing weaves and things. But then as I started progressing and getting better and getting in touch with who I am, knowing myself, I got locks. And then I started to do them and inspiring people to get them and stuff like that.
When you say got to know yourself a little better, what do you mean? And why transition from the traditional weave, gel, and all that to a more natural look?
So when I got to know myself, I got to know what was making me who I was, and it was the food I was eating. So I changed my diet. I'm like a Presbyterian, if that's what they call it. I eat seafood. And I eat a lot of fruits and I utilize herbs. So I basically started to be more natural. And with that, I wanted to grow my own hair. My hair's never been this long ever. And it's been longer than this. I kind of recently cut it. But yeah, I just started knowing myself, paying attention to what I eat, things like that.
Fishtail, up style, starter lows, freestyle, singer rolls, retwist, reattach lows. I done seen you put somebody hair back together, and I used to have dreads and lopes, and I don't. I regret cutting my lopes off. You know what I'm saying? My hair was probably long as Godbody.
Your lokes off. You was cutting Mexicans off? What you talking about?
Long as God
My
body. Let me
dreads, like you
see.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, like my hair was long as Godbody, like literally probably longer.
No, it wasn't, brother. Stop lying.
Hold on, do I gotta pull up video, fam? Do I gotta pull up video? Do I gotta pull up video? Look at
Your
his hair
hair
right
was
now.
not that long. No, not at all. Stop it.
Hey, you ever heard of a hater? Y'all ever heard of a hater before? I'm gonna show y'all what he look like.
Now.
This what a hater look like. This is the
Oh,
face
word.
of a hater.
Mm.
So let me ask you this, right? Because you say the most important part of your journey was that it was a spiritual journey, and was
That's exactly it. I found my journey. I was a Christian, and then I tried to be a Hebrew Israelite. I didn't try to be one. I'm not disrespecting the Hebrew Israelites at all, but I found myself studying with the Hebrew Israelites over in North Minneapolis. But then I found myself back in Iowa, and that's why I kind of brought Godbody on the line, because he's actually the most powerful aspect of heritage behind the scenes. He's the one that kind of awoken me to my spiritual journey. And to say that, I'll say this and I'll let him take over. I used to call, well, he used to call me queen and things like that. And around the time, I had locks, they were smaller. I wasn't really doing locks that much, but I was doing them. And he would call me queen. And when my mom heard that, her being a Christian got highly offended. And then she didn't want my daughter to be called that. And then I start to question that, like, well, what is it that he's saying that's bad? And so I'll let him take over now because that's exactly how I got into it. Go ahead.
But yeah, peace. But like when I was telling her that, I was trying to bring her to a higher elevation in life. You know what I mean? Like we all spiritual. We all have spirit within the body. And I believe that man is a mixture of good and evil. I had several schools of thoughts, been locked up, getting out, started reading books and trying to elevate my mind, then listening to family that's spiritual. You know what I mean? So I kind of started to understand and try to get a knowledge of myself, So I started to imprint that on all the people that I was around and surrounded around, So I kind of seen I seen religion segregated. Everybody kept saying, oh man, you can have God over here as a Muslim. You can have God over here as a Christian, a Buddhist. You know what I mean? All these different factions. And I was like, what's different between this and similar? I mean, and it's kind of similar to how gangs are. Everything is segregated. Everybody's saying this one gang is right. This one religion is right. But who's died and came back and told us the truth besides the Messiah and the prophets that came and stuff? But other than that, it's like nobody else that came back to tell us the truth of that. So that's where you start to seek. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm more of a liberal type of person. I'm very spiritual. When it comes to spirituality, I'm not looking at religion. I feel like every religion can have every piece of every religion is correct. But when it all comes together, that's where you got you at. You know what I mean? You start to have that knowledge of self and you want to imprint that. So, I mean, that's kind of my take on why she felt that way too as well. Like, you want to start giving this message to the youth, to the females, letting them know the truth. You know how different systems broke us up and, keep the family divided and, all types of different things. Religion segregates each other from family. You don't want to mess with your cousin because he a Muslim. You don't want to pray 5 times a day. You don't want to go talk to them because you think they feel like they're holier than thou, the Christians. You know what I mean? So every section has their own, positives and negatives. You know what I mean? I just want to be one with God,
True. So what would you say then you believe, or what would you classify your belief as?
I mean, I'm a liberal. You know what I mean? So I believe everything is I believe everybody is connected, and I believe everything is one. I believe in the spiritual way, nature, meditation. You feel what I'm saying? Getting closer with yourself and understanding yourself, understanding your lower self and your higher self. Rebuilding self. Like I study with the Nation of Gods and Earths, the Moorish Science Temple of America, Christians, Muslims, spiritualists. You feel what I'm saying? Those that they said, hey, stay away from that. That's bad. You know what I mean? I had to break it down in my mind and really see how bad this is for me. You know what I mean? What someone else's trash could be another person's treasure. You know what I mean? So I mean, I would just say liberal.
I kind of can dig your perspective because certain times religion or how you feeling that way. Like it's widely known that Muslims and Christians both serve the same God. It's just that Muslims don't believe in Christ being the Lamb of God, and Christians believing that Christ was the sacrifice. And same thing with the Hindu religion. They a lot of times when you really take time to study other religions, you kind of find out that everybody's saying the same thing. Everybody telling the same stories. And when you grow up a Christian like we did, and that's why I asked Tierra that because it means a lot. Like when we grew up a Christian, you really weren't taught to look at other religions. Like you was taught the Muslims was bad. Like you said, don't go over there, don't mess with them. You know what I'm saying? Or they too militant, or they too this, or they too that. Or how could you be this, or how could you be that? And once I grew up and started reading the Bible for myself and realizing that the same things these people is telling me to be aware of, the Bible don't even say that. You know what I'm saying? Like the things that these people are saying that the Bible is telling me to live, like the Bible doesn't tell me to live like that. It's time for the original trivia game show. We got Scooby in the building. Are you gonna be able to play, Scooby? Or are you running in? Okay, we got
I'm gonna
Jones.
be able to still play. I'm gonna have
Okay,
my
we got
headset on.
Godbody, we got Heritage, and we got Are You Serious? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the original trivia game show. Yay! I'm gonna have some music playing. All right, today on the original trivia game show, this is like a hood Jeopardy show. Just to explain how this goes, right? We got 5 categories. We got 5 questions each category. Each category is worth a different amount of money. Today the amounts are 100, 250, 500, 750, 1,000. They change variously. This is how you jump in, right? So we don't have any buzzers to play, but you can be your buzzer. So I'm gonna read a question. If you think you know the answer, you say a noise. You make a noise. You might buzz in. You might say your name. You might say, hey. Whatever you do, that's how you buzz in. I'm gonna call your name, you get a chance to answer. If you get the answer right, I'm gonna give you the points. If you get the answer wrong, I'm gonna have to take the points away. Or you cannot answer it and no points are lost to them. Everybody understand the rules pretty much? Godbody, you got it?
Got it.
Tierra, we got it? Okay. Jones, Scooby, are you serious? Let's go. Since we have guests in the building, we're gonna let Tierra pick the first category. The first topic. We're gonna pick the first questions. Let's go.
I'll do Black History Inventors
For how
for
much?
250.
Black History Inventor for 250. Now, before I start this category, I want to say sometimes these questions are a little difficult, but I like to teach while I reach, right? So it's not about necessarily knowing the answer with this Black History, it's about learning, right? So I want everybody to learn something today. Mr. Dean was born in 1957. He earned his doctorate at Stanford University and his master's at Florida Atlantic University. He's a co-inventor of IBM's original personal computer and the color PC monitor, literally changing how we all interact with the internet. As for technology that allows keyboards, printers, and more to communicate with your computer, he is also one of the people behind those as well. His last name is Dean. What is his first name?
He sounds like a mic.
Robert. Robert Dean.
Robert is not even one of the 3, man. It's
I
Mike,
can't
Malcolm,
see.
or Mark.
Then it
I'm not
was
going to take
Mark.
nobody questions points away because it was the
Right.
first question. But his name is Mark Dean. He was born 1957. This black man invented the computer and the color PC, and a
Hold on,
lot
the
of
what?
people
No, you didn't
the
say that last
computer,
part right. I didn't hear you. The what?
the computer,
Okay, I just
the
wanted to make
computer.
sure.
He invented the personal computer and the color PC, man. And a lot of people, we just give Bill Gates the credit, or a lot of these other people the credit, and we don't realize that it's one of us in every situation in life. All right, nobody got that one right. Tierra, pick another category, another topic.
Well, I'm gonna do it. Um, 4 letter words for 100.
4-letter words for 100. Blank rules everything around me.
Ding.
Cream.
Are you
Cash.
Cream.
serious?
I said cream.
Cash.
Cream is wrong. Anybody else?
Cash.
Yeah. Cash does. That's the
I thought
that's
you
the
was doing the
Yeah.
safe.
song. My bad.
Yeah. Now I heard Tierra say it,
Said cash rules
but she didn't
everything
bring it
around
in.
me. Cream get
But
the
it
money.
is
Cash rules.
cash. I'm gonna
Oh,
give
my
it to
bad.
her.
I'm trying to cash out somebody. See? Man, I can't
And
stand
she
my
said it
phone.
right anyway. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna give it to her anyway, just cause. Right? It's
My
okay.
bad. I'm thinking about the wrong thing. I was thinking song name.
Me
4-letter
too.
words. Yeah. Cash rules everything around me. Cream get the
Cream.
money. Dollar bills, y'all.
Hey,
Yes.
hey.
Cash. All right. Where we going next here?
Dang, I'm just running the show. Okay, well, talk to me. We can
Yeah.
do hip hop, don't stop for 500.
Hip hop. Don't stop Fredro Starr, Suave, DJ Suave, Big DS, and Sticky Fingers are better known as what name?
Onyx.
Nicknames.
Onyx.
Onyx is
Come on,
correct.
Godbody.
Godbody with the answer. All right, where we going next, brother?
Movies and TV for 500.
Now, just so y'all know, before we get into movies and TVs, all these movies and TVs are black people.
Oh, and just so you, hey, and when you gotta give your answer, give your ding or whatever it is first before you yell.
Call in so I know. Yeah,
so he can call you, because if you don't get it right, somebody else has a chance to get it right. So I don't want you to say the answer when somebody else dings and then they done stole your points.
Right, then they stole your points. All right, that's right. Thank you. Are you serious? Movies and TVs for 500. Young African American visits his white girlfriend's parents for the weekend, where his simmering uneasiness about their reception of him eventually reaches a boiling point. Now, these are the definitions on imdb.com, the actual description of the movie. So this is the actual description of the movie. The young African American. Are you serious?
What is this? Get Out?
Get Out is correct. Get Out is correct. Are you serious? Where we going next, brother?
Let's try trending topics for 100.
Trending topics for 100. What country is associated with St. Patrick's Day?
Ireland.
Are you serious?
Ireland.
Ireland is correct.
My bad.
That was the softballer. I was trying to give D Jones a chance. You keep me whooping his ass every week.
Movies for 250.
Movies and TV for 250 points. Blank follows the lives of several single male and female roommates and friends in the 1990s Brooklyn, New York area.
Ding, Living Single.
Living Single is correct. That was a good guess, man. I ain't
try movies and TV for 100.
A teenage girl periodically receives brief psychic visions of the near future, trying to make these
That's so Raven.
That's so Raven is correct, boy. Ain't nobody else playing this game today. It's just you. Are you serious? Nobody else sleep.
Movies and TVs for 750.
I'm about to play.
Hold on, let me put you back at the top there so I don't get confused where the points at. What'd you say?
Movies and TV for 750.
Movies and TVs for 750. A mild-mannered guy who is married to a monstrous woman meets the woman of his dreams and schemes to find a babe to be with her. This movie stars Eddie Murphy.
For Nita, can I say ding?
Godbody.
Norbert.
Yep. Definitely Norbert.
Norbert is correct. One of my favorite movies, man. One of my favorite movies. Godbody, where we going?
Am I supposed to just say ding, you guys?
There was one that I knew, but nigga, you had got on it so fast, I couldn't even jump on it.
Oh, well,
I've never confession. I've never seen Norbert.
You never seen Norbert?
Stop for 750.
You said hip hop don't stop for 750?
Can y'all
let's go.
All right,
we can hear you, Nina. Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you, Nina. We can hear you, Nina. Hip hop don't stop. Shorty, this is a finish the lyrics. Shorty, give me a sign when you wanna be satisfied.
Shawty, you need to know how far you're willing to go. Shorty,
now what's the next?
I can be your freakiest fantasy, girl.
Somebody got a ding
What it takes
to make you. A few minutes later, a few moments later, a little longer than a few minutes later.
3-piece. Minnesota. Listen, I'm telling you, that
points I
Yes.
got.
Chi-Town Finest, man. Listen, if you ever in a bad mood, throw that song on, let it play, and you're gonna be feeling all right. I promise
Really?
you. I promise you. That's
No,
one of them songs, man.
I don't know
That's
about
one of
that.
them songs, man. All right, Heritage. Where we going next, Tierra?
We can go Black Inventors for 1,000. Get me in there.
Get you in the dough. This is gonna be a hard one. Black Inventors 4000. This African American inventor left his mark with the development of refrigeration equipment. He received over 40 patents for it. In the 1930s, he began inventing automatic refrigerated air cooling units for trucks, trains,
Oh, this dude.
ships, and planes, which helped the preservation of food. His creation, the Thermo King, I know we all seen that before, allowed people to eat fresh food year round. His work also contributed to the preservation of blood and medicine, and proving to be particularly useful during World War II. In 1991, he became the first African American to receive the National Medal of Technology. It was only 30 years after his death. So, like I said, sometimes I want to teach while I reach.
Nah, I just literally saw this
This
thing
brother,
about him.
oh, go ahead, keep you can guess. He's a
I don't know.
he
I can't
basically
remember.
made refrigerated trucks,
Yeah.
refrigerators, coolers, things that you can carry blood in. Like he really invented refrigeration systems, and nobody knows who this brother is, but his name is Frederick
There it is.
McKinley Jones, born and died in 1961. And America has him to thank for so many other things. And what's so sad about it is he's the first African American to receive a National Medal of Technology 30 years after he did.
Mm.
30 years after he died, they finally recognized this man. That just goes to show you how far we still got to come in America, man.
They the reason why they talked about him when they created 7-Eleven, because like before, the convenience store was just a place where you can buy some ice for your fridge. And then that store then expanded into, well, all the other stores, they close so late. How about we just stay open and then start serving more than just the ice for your fridge?
Oh.
That's why I was like, I know it. I forgot his name, but yeah. But it was
Yeah, that brother's a
because
good brother.
everybody had to go to the store and get blocks of ice for their fridge.
All right, give me 1 second, Joel. I got to go get a lighter, man.
You taking a smoke break during the
You
game,
see?
brother?
Approximately 10 hours later.
Hey, what gym you go to, Nita?
They do enough on TikTok.
I am here at Anytime Fitness by my house.
Anytime? Okay.
Because I
Like
made
I
it
just
so I can do anytime and not have to. I can't. That's not an excuse no more. You know what I mean?
All right, Tierra was the last one, but she had jumped off, so we just gonna give it to our other guest today. We got Godbody. We're gonna let you pick the next category, brother. You in the lead anyway with 1,250 points. Tierra was in second place, tied with Are You Serious for 850. We got D Jones, he's taking a nap right now. And we got Scooby, she's on the treadmill, getting her fitness on. So, Godbody, where we going, brother?
Black History for 750.
Black History for 750. This inventor filed a patent in 1966 for the first ever home security system
Mm.
after wanting to increase her own house's security in her Queens, New York neighborhood. Her original design contained a camera, a two-way microphone, peepholes, and monitors, all serving as the foundation for today's modern systems.
Dang.
Did not know that it was a black woman that created and was the first person to file a patent for a home security system. This was crazy, but I'm so glad that I did know. And now we all know it was Marie Van Britton Brown, born 1922. She passed away in 1999. This black woman was the first person to file a patent. And the reason why we have ring cameras and door cameras and everything else is because everybody followed her way with
That's
that was
home
the life
security.
hack.
All right, where we going next, brother?
You can take it to trending topics for 250.
Trending topics for 250. Everybody's least favorite category because you never know what's going to be in here. This was reported as false, but it was alleged this NBA star is missing games due to his wife cheating on him with his best friend, and their 2 daughters are not his, but belong to the best friend and the wife. Jones, it looked like you wanted to answer.
No, I don't.
Figure out what the heck is going on in the NBA.
Yeah.
Only
So he's
only
missing.
time I remember it.
What is it, Deadly Shrimp, nigga?
No, it's
Oh,
right
man.
now, and he hasn't played, and he's probably not going to play for the rest of the season.
King. Former Timberwolf Andrew Wiggins.
Hey,
So Andrew Wiggins has missed the past 2 weeks with the Golden State Warriors for personal reasons. Nobody
So
knew
what
why.
happened?
It's been rumored that, and this is the rumor that they got going out right now. He's not confirmed this, and it seems like his baby mama said that's not true. But they said that his children, he found out, were not his, but actually his best friend's kids. And that his baby mama was lying to him the whole time. So he's been away from the team for 2 or 3 weeks. So he could figure out what's going on with him and his baby mama.
DJ too light skinned to be mine. You ain't got nothing to worry about over here.
That's crazy though. That's crazy though.
super crazy.
Like, what if that was true though?
Right.
That'd be
Like,
about right.
what would you do? I wouldn't know what to do if I found out my kids was my
Depends
best
on how long
friend's
you've been
kids.
taking care of the kids.
You on child support now? You single? What you mean?
And no, you ain't got to be single. You take care of them kids. You love them kids.
I mean, yeah, I could see.
I just answered my question. Y'all can take care of them kids if you want.
I feel like it would be a chance for them to get a break. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm free now. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no responsibilities. But
tripping.
He done built a relationship with these kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right, it depends
He love them
on
kids.
the bond that that me and that woman had. If I can accept that, if she was being honest with me before she did it. Now, if she just cheated like behind my back, then I gotta kind of let her go.
And what if you was cheating the whole time too, and you knew the nights that she cheated because you was out there messing around? Then it just so happened that was his kid.
I'm not gonna be mad at her.
Hold on, but you have kids though. They had kids.
Wait, how did it become his fault? How did it become his problem? She got 2 other babies.
She got 2 babies by his best friend.
Ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't care what you talking about.
He can't be his best friend. He got 2 babies.
Right.
She said, "No, that did something," and that's why I got 2 babies.
That's the only
Ain't
reason
that like
why
a
most
woman
women
always
cheat.
trying to blame the man? For that?
That's the only reason why we cheat, because y'all be messing up.
What?
And some of us love you enough not to move around.
No, that ain't it. They're just people. People are people.
I'm just saying,
maybe a certain way, but you can't. There's also killers and put stuff in the children's waters. Like, you are a nice person, yeah, but you can't cast your great sense on everybody else because they're crazy out here in these streets.
All right, Godbody, where we going next?
Man, you could take it to Hip Hop Won't Stop.
Oh, man.
Iron Man was a solo debut album of what Wu-Tang member? Joan?
That would be.
Come on now. You better not.
Oh, there it goes. See, Ghostface.
I was about to.
Ghostface Killer featuring Raekwon and Capadonna.
Gotta rock the Wu.
Is anybody else watching the Wu-Tang Saga on Hulu?
Of course.
Man, I'm so off into that, man.
They done changed it into little dream scenes, though.
Bless you.
Yeah, that kind of threw me off the first one. The second one was a little better. The one with Dirty, that kind of threw me off, man. Like, that was Raekwon trying to be artistic or something. I don't know what that was.
Man, he was tripping.
I see the first one.
You said, what was the Raekwon trying to be artistic? Autistic?
No, the TV show Wu-Tang American Saga is on Hulu.
Yeah.
So certain episodes, this last season, they got 2 episodes where instead of the episode of the show, they make these mini movies in there.
Yeah.
So like last episode was about Raekwon being in a gangster in the 90s, and the other one was about something else. But other than them little soliloquies they got, it's a really good TV show. Yeah, I don't know what you call it. All right,
Yeah, I don't
Godbody,
know
where
what
we
that is.
going
No, I
next?
like that word. That's why I just said it again.
Oh, soliloquy.
You could do movies and TV 4,000.
Big money, big money, big money.
Let's get it.
Two bungling petty criminal BFFs try to rob a church.
Ding. First Sunday.
Ding.
Let's go.
What you gonna say?
First Sunday.
First
Let's go.
Oh yeah, you already know that one.
Give me
Sunday.
my money.
First Sunday, one of my favorites, man. First Sunday. All right, where we going? Are you serious?
4-letter words, 250.
4-letter words for 250. I want this sauce on the side with my chicken wings.
Ding. Mouse sauce.
Godbody. Of course, you know, Chicago in the building.
For sure.
You gotta
Boo.
get that Harold's chicken mild sauce on the side. You understand? All right, where we going next?
You can hit it for trending topics. 750.
Trending topic 750. Power A put the pause on this $230 million kid.
Bing.
Jones?
Memphis Grizzly player John Morant.
Ja.
Damn.
You talking about Thug Nasty?
Thug Nasty.
Why they
Hey, that
pausing?
should be Ja Morant's new name, Thug Nasty. We're gonna call him Thug Nasty from now
Why they pausing? What do he do?
on. He was posing in a club with a gun and dancing.
I just seen that, and he said it wasn't his gun, and he apologized. Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know they paused him. I know he got suspended for a couple games.
You can't be too black in the NBA. You could be just as
Right.
black enough. You know,
No,
you
he
can
should have
listen
been
to the
doing that in a
music.
political powered video. Then he would have been okay.
Right.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
can have Moneybag Yo walking them in. You know what I'm saying? They can promote hip
No,
hop.
you can
but
be a
you can't really
politician shooting at little
can't really
black
be a gangster.
statues, and you're okay. But you just can't be a basketball player with somebody else's gun in your hand
Man,
while you're dancing
listen,
at the strip club.
I think it was stupid because you're in a club. Okay. Now, if he was just standing outside his house, he could take 1,000 pictures of himself with a gun. I don't think nobody would care. But you in the middle of a nightclub, fam, posing with a gun, and you know nobody's supposed to have no gun in a nightclub. And the problem with that I have is that if you shoot it, you're more likely not gonna hit the person that you intending to hit. It's gonna be an innocent
Well, he
bystander
said
who
it
had
wasn't
nothing to do with
his,
it.
and he was in
But
a
he
strip
still
club.
got it though. You know what I'm saying?
But it was somebody else's that had it, and he grabbed it and was still dancing. They was
If
showing
he
him.
said
He should
if he
have
said it
never
was
took it.
his,
It was very stupid.
if
It
he
was
said it
very
was his, he
stupid
would
to
be in
take it.
jail right now. So
Yeah.
of course he was gonna say it wasn't his.
And
Right? Because
what
if
city
it
was
was
he in?
his, he'd be in jail. He was in Denver.
Oh, because you know you
So
can.
he had to
With
say that.
Texas, you can bring him. Texas, you can
Well,
bring
it's
it.
not about the
Anyway,
legal aspect because the police aren't charging
it's
him
about the whole.
because he's in the NBA and then within their NBA agreement
It's the
that you
image.
can't.
It's. Do you guys find it funny
You're
that
not
you
supposed to be
worry
having
more about an
guns and being
NBA
traveling.
player's image than you do about the president's image? Does anybody think that's crazy? Like we got a
Nah, I
president.
mean they
We
do.
had a president. Then in
You
Trump, they
talking
didn't
about
care
Joe
about
Biden?
Trump. Trump or Biden at this point because
Oh, I'm
he's
like
demonstrating right
Biden.
now.
Nah,
He's
they did
showing
roast him for wearing that tan suit, Obama. So I mean, they do care about that image just a little bit. You can't be wearing that
Man, I'm
tan.
like they call Donald Trump orange all the time. What you talking about?
You gotta
but
make
they
sure that
didn't
slick
criticize
back.
him for being orange.
You gotta make
They
that
let him.
slick back.
You know, there's a whole saying about what you do to a lady when you want her to talk to you because of the president of the United States. Grab her in the what? They like that. But y'all
But
want
what did she
to come
do?
and attack an NBA player.
Well, I mean,
Like, you gotta ask the good question though. Like, what
he
she
kind of
do to
deserves
make
it.
him want to do that?
What did who do? Who?
Oh, you trying to flip it like we was just talking about the dudes and the.
No,
She
I'm just
probably
saying,
put
what
it in
did she
front of him.
do?
She was looking
Who was she?
good.
Nah.
The lady that Trump was talking about.
I don't even know what he was talking about. All right, where we
She
going
probably
next?
walked out the strip club.
Oh, let's go hip hop for 1,000.
Oh, you don't sound confident about that one. This hip hop star was the voice of Reptar in the children's cartoon Rugrats.
Reptar.
Yes. And if anybody does not know this answer,
Come on, Funky Cole Medina.
I will give you one hint.
Don't know it.
He had dreads too
Where's my
Dean.
at the time.
I don't know. I ain't gonna
A
be good.
Godbody?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
I'm lost.
I don't think nobody's gonna get this one, man. Busta
Julio?
Rhymes
Really?
Really?
was the voice of Reptar. I know y'all remember the
Oh,
show Rugrats, and I know y'all know Reptar.
In the
I did
movie?
not know
Because
that was
Reptar
Busta
didn't have a
Rhymes.
voice in the TV series.
Oh, what up, though? Listen, I had to take a break. I had to interject. I'm sorry, I had to interject myself here. What we're witnessing right here is the constant doubt of the validity of my questions. Do you see the way that he says it can't be in the TV series because the TV series he wasn't the voice? And you know, I'm being nice. I want to keep the game going, so I say, okay. You're right, it was just a movie. But I got time today. Oh, I got time today. Let's proceed, shall we? I'm going to show you that I'm right. That I'm always right. Probably always will be right. There's something called Google. Right? Google will never go wrong. Hey, this Busta Rhymes. That's Busta. Say what's up to Busta. Hey, Busta, how you doing? That's good to hear. All right, now listen. I'm going through the credits right there. If you see that says credits, we're scrolling down. We're scrolling down. We're scrolling down. Stopping. Why are we stopping? I just want to show y'all all the movies that he's in. You see all these movies that he's in? He's in a couple of movies, right? Master of None. I don't know what that is. Let's see all these videos he's in. Okay, keep moving. I don't know who that artist is. Let's keep going. Let's keep scrolling. Excuse me, it's 6 in the morning. I'm a little tired. I've been up since 1:30 editing this video. I just woke up at 1:30 to edit the podcast. It's now 6:13 a.m. All right, listen, let's stop right here. These are more videos. Why is this video so long? For one. And why am I stopping so much if I screen recorded this? What I don't get it. Maybe I'm showing you all the moves. Okay, here it is right here. Rugrats. There it goes. Boom. Let's click on that right there. Rugrats. Boom. The movie. Nope. That's the TV show right there. Yep. Busta Rhymes has a credit in the TV show Rugrats. Well, I'll be golly gee. Oh, the movie too. Oh, Rugrats. So the voice of the movie made a reoccurring role in the TV show.
Yeah. I mean, in the movie, yeah, he got Busta.
Yeah.
All right, where we going next?
No, they did have Maya.
Let's play hip hop.
Hip hop don't stop for 100 and finish the lyrics. Well, the can never control me, only squeeze me and hold me. That's what the whole cap member told me.
Nah, she bold G.
And I ain't she bold G.
Cause I be pimping it like gold.
All right, where we going next, y'all?
4-letter 5.
4-letter words for 500. Aware of the injustice of the social system in which
Pink.
one lives. Jones?
Woke.
What?
Woke.
Woke is correct. Y'all letting Jones make a comeback. Oh, that boy done woke up. He even woke up. Woke is correct. Yeah, you know, it's big controversy this week about white people using the word woke. They didn't want white people using the word woke no more.
I
Yeah,
told him about that. I keep saying we ain't never been
they-
able to sleep.
They
So what do you
just
mean we
targeting.
just now waking up?
That's just a way for them to target us, you know, and try to knock us off the people that's telling the truth, you know. So those who say they woke, you know, that's against their agenda.
But they using it for something else now.
Yeah, and it was started by a black man. It was a black man that was a jazz artist. and he was trying to send a message to the people in the South. And stay woke in the South meant just keep your eyes open, right? Use your third eye, keep your head on a swivel, and be aware of your surroundings. All right,
Can't
where we
wait till
going,
we
Joe?
can sleep.
Let's stay here for 750.
A symbol or design that identifies the brand. I was eating a cookie, y'all. A symbol or design that identifies a brand.
Nike.
4-letter word.
Ooh, dang.
Fad,
Godbody?
Nike.
No.
Fad, Bernita chiming in, binging in, whatever
No.
that is.
Fad? No, that's 3 letters.
Or
Take
design.
them points away.
Fade. Oh, fade.
Man, you right. I should be taking
I
their
ain't had
points
no
away.
point. I ain't got no points to take away.
You got
Nah, take them all away. Take them all.
You couldn't say
no.
check mark. I could
We
say
gonna let
check
them
mark.
slide. We gonna let them
What
slide
you
today.
mean let them slide? You took my points away.
I
Hater.
ain't take your points away.
I ain't
Logo.
never even seen that.
Logo. 4-letter word. Logo.
Oh,
Oh, I'm tripping. I ain't even think about
man.
Yeah, that's my logo. I just picked the wrong colors, but yeah.
it.
All right. I just got.
750.
I got a lot of stuff.
Y'all
Uh,
treating that.
play,
Where
Okay.
we going, John?
play the board.
I see how it is.
You said what?
Play
400?
the cash. Yeah, please,
I mean, 4 for 1,000.
please.
Definition: a point or area where two lines, paths, or parts intersect or branch off. Medicine: a small, well-defined mass of tissue that's either normal or pathological. Knob, knot, protuberance, or swelling. When editing, use DaVinci. You must learn how to use these to add special effects. I give you a clue because nobody's gonna get this. I give you the prefix commonly used with this word, lymph. Lymph.
Oh, no.
Yeah, NODE.
Lymph node. Are you serious? Came through with the correct guess. 4-letter word, lymph node. Node. All right, are you serious? Where we going?
Uh, Negro history inventors for 100. Liberace.
Peanut butter.
I need a whole new topic, Aaron. You got to add a category that
He
your
didn't
sister
even
can thrive
invent.
in.
Carver didn't invent peanut butter.
I didn't say he invented peanut, but he did put peanut butter though, actually. But it
He
is right.
invented other things
George
with
Washington
peanuts.
Carver.
He invented a whole list of things with peanuts, but it wasn't actual peanut butter.
No, actually, he is credited with inventing peanut butter as
He's
well,
credited,
along with
but
over
see,
500 things with peanuts and another crop. I forget what the other crop was. But yeah, man, he was a super
like
inventor,
he
man.
was using peanuts for everything.
He was working on that farm, man. He was trying to have self-sustain because at the time George Washington Carver was doing his inventions. Cotton industry started to slow down in America.
And then the white man didn't like that, and that's why we have so many peanut allergies, my brother. Think about it.
Hmm.
Message. Mhm. See,
All
when
right,
you
what we doing
utilize
next? Are
the
you
nut,
serious?
the white man takes it away from you, and then regurgitates the lignits for the compositories or
That's what messes with your
suppositories,
lymph node.
depending on where you're from, my brother.
What side of the town you from?
Mhm. So basically,
All right,
what I'm trying to say is, do you got $5 I can buy?
I definitely do. Where we going? Black history or trending
Put it out,
topics?
yeah. Black History 500.
It's safe to say this
Trending
inventor's most
topics.
prominent original designs have saved thousands of lives since their invention. Take his traffic signal, which he patented in 1922. It was the first to offer a third caution signal, which we now know as the yellow light. And in 1912, he received a patent for his breathing device, which is one of the earliest versions of a gas mask.
Mm, mm, mm.
Sleep apnea machine.
That is not somebody's name. That is a disease. Let me take
I
your
said
point
the
just because you said
machine.
that. Oh, no.
It looks like
Anybody's
the
gonna
gas
guess
mask.
Garrett Morgan. Garrett Morgan, born in
I'm gonna start wearing
1877.
my blonde hair every time we get on here. Every
Okay.
time I get on here, I wear blonde hair. This day four.
You ain't the only one. You ain't the only one. All right, but you are in last place with 250 points. We
I
got
still
Are
got
You
a master's.
Serious
It don't matter.
in first place with 3,000. We got Godbody with 850. I mean, Tierra had 850. Godbody had 1650. Scooby with 250. Jones with 1500. There's still a slight chance for Godbody or Jones to win if they get the next two questions correct. Are you serious? Which one we going, 500 or 1,000?
Let's go for the powwow.
Oh wow.
Blueberry Fago star Lathan Moses was acquitted and found not guilty this week on what charges?
Ding.
Godbody?
Uh, I'm gonna say, damn. I don't know. Acquitted. I don't know
Yes.
who was acquitted of.
Dude that's saying Blueberry Fago. His
I
real
say,
name is Lathan
I
Moses.
say, I say, sexual assault charge. I don't
Uh,
know.
Anybody else got a guess?
Jones, you got to guess or you lose. What you gonna do?
All right. I'm
Oh,
not going to tell him
you're
if
right.
it's right or wrong.
You're right. Let's go with
Remember, you guessed your way to the victory the other time.
I did. Let's go with some type of copyright infringement, something or other along those lines.
Oh, you tried to get as general as you could, huh?
Well,
Domestic abuse.
domestic abuse, neither.
Hmm.
We're going to give it to Godbody. He close enough. Great.
Damn. See, that's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
He was accused of raping a young lady, and it came to find out the girl was lying the whole time, but it's too late
Mm.
because his career is over.
Mm.
Wow.
Sound like
His
my
Oh,
son.
career
oh, way
is
off.
over. All right, now we got a
500.
situation. We got Godbody with 2,600. We got Are You Serious 2,950. If Godbody answer this, he wins. If Are You Serious can answer this, he wins. And I ain't got no prize to give away, so we just winning for bragging rights. All right, let's go. 500 trending topics. He wants Americans to protest the New York law enforcement
Ding. His name is
in
Trumpy Trump,
advance of his potential
and he's
arrest.
going down tonight.
Listen, Are You Serious said, I'm not losing.
Yes,
I'm
he's going to
winning.
jail tonight.
Donald Trump is correct, man.
Guess
Donald
who's
Trump
going to jail?
has asked Americans to protest. Now, Bernita, this is where you should be chiming in. Because I didn't want to say anything because I knew this question was on the board. So I was just waiting for this question before I said anything, right? Because I was just, I knew it was coming. So I wanted you to jump in. Did you know that he is asking his followers to protest the New York law enforcement agency in advance of his potential arrest this Thursday for tax fraud?
That didn't work too well January 6th, so
I was gonna say he's trying to reinvent January 6th.
Exactly
And
what
they
he's
going
doing.
too.
Exactly what he's doing.
And they going. Y'all
why?
better look out. They
Oh,
going.
everybody went to jail.
No, he still got some out there.
No, I'm
They
just
going.
saying, nigga, you didn't cover no bail money. You didn't
Oh
cover
wait,
no.
you guys, he did. Tucker Carlson just put in out a counter video showing the attacks and how the video, the newscastings, the news areas altered the original one. He's saying his is original, and that they were really peaceful. They just put together all those different violent acts to act like they were violent, but they weren't. He made the video look peaceful,
How do you
and now they're all
storm
trying to put in. They're
the
all putting
Capitol
in
peacefully?
appeal.
But this your boy DJ Double OG. We got Are You Serious in the building. We got Scooby in the building. We got D Jones in the building, man. Are You Serious came out victorious once again. Any last words before we get up out of here, brother?
Um, just say no. Not the drugs, the work, because that shit's trash. But yeah, that's about it.
Aaron, did you guys
Just
talk
say no.
about the banks? I think if you didn't, that's my last word. Pay
Probably at the
attention to where your
beginning.
money at and what they
Yeah,
doing.
that's crazy what's happening with the banks, man. But I
There's
tell people
4.
all the time, money ain't real, man. That's not real. That's the reason why the banks can close and then get bailed out so quickly is because the money that they playing with is not real.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That's the reason why they went from
they
tangible
didn't
to
grow more
electronic.
gold. They're not mining more gold and adding it to Fort Knox as fast as they're telling people. That's how you get Kanye West that could be worth $1 billion, and then you go to his bank account and it's only $200,000 in there. And now you go from a billionaire to a millionaire because it's not what you really own. Their money is not real. It's just a value. It's just like the stock game. People don't understand the stocks and the games that people play with stocks. You got to watch the movie Trading Places. Anybody watch Trading Places lately?
Not really.
You know, I work
Trading
in
Places.
that scenario,
Trading
investments.
Places explains pretty much the whole stock game, right? In the movie where you're just making shit up and you're just telling people what you think and what you hope is going to happen. And then they say, okay, well, if you think it's going to be like this, then I'm going to give you this amount of money. And they're like, all right, cool. And then when it comes out 3 weeks later and the shit didn't go well, the stock just crashed down, then, you just, hey. Or if enough people believe it's going to keep going up and go, like, it's all like, it's not real. So the crash of the banks is sad for rich people, right? Because everybody with under 250,000 in the bank is pretty much covered. All right, Jones, any last words? Can we get up out of here?
No, we're good, man. Oh wait, one more. What I do? Hey, trade Carl Anthony Towns. He's not coming back. I'm gonna say it every week. Dalvin Cook is on his way out. And that's all I got.
All right, we out here. I love y'all.